Hey guys, my name is Exeter, and in this commentary I want to talk about the Warbird. Now in the gameplay you guys are watching, I actually do end up getting a Warbird, and this is TDM, so I was very happy. It was my first actual early game Warbird that I've gotten in TDM, because most of the Warbirds I've gotten have all been at the end of the game. Same thing with Paladins in TDM, they've all been at the end of the game, so I haven't been able to showcase a full gameplay with one. Now, sadly, the streaks were not set up on this class, so I was using the base streaks, which isn't bad because I still got Warbird, you know, but they didn't have any buffs or anything to them, so it was just the straight Warbird. And this is why I think that the streaks in this game are so bad. They really are, and they're also so hard to get. Now, in TDM, if you guys don't know, each kill is 100 points. Why is that special? Well, because in objective game modes, each kill is 50 points. So, I play a lot of TDM because it's easier, actually, to get streaks if you can go on your streak, which I found is pretty annoying because, you know, I like playing objective game modes because they're easier to get streaks on, usually, but in this game, they're actually not. So, the Warbird is 850 points, which is really 8 kills, 2 assists. Nice headshot there. That's how you know someone has good accuracy. Someone's laying prone and they quickly go to the headshot. But anyway, so what I'm doing here is I'm just posting up. I'm trying not to get into too many confrontations as I get this Warbird, because I don't like the SMGs in this game. I'm an SMG player, I'm an SMG rusher. You can tell by the way I play, because if you watch me with an AR, I cannot move for shit. I can't. I have such trouble moving around the map. Well, if you watch me with an SMG, really, I move around so fast. I'm really able to flank people, get around the map, and really do what I want with these people. Like, you know, take them to bed and like, you know, flip them over and do what I want. But anyway, so, I don't know, that's a weird way of saying it. But here, this is where I get my Warbird, this kill right here. There we go. And I wanted to keep on killing people a little bit. This guy was here. Look at that bad aim. Just punch him. And yeah, so I'm going to die in a bit. I know, spoiler alert, but you know, everyone's going to die. Smashed him. I smashed his face in. Kill him. Now, usually I actually don't watch the gameplay while I commentate. I just commentate and then add the gameplay in later. But I thought this gameplay was perfect for what I want to talk about. And this was actually what inspired me to talk about it today. Because the SMGs are so weak. The frickin' Warbird is so weak. I don't really know what's strong in this game. So here I die. I call in the Warbird right away. And look how many kills I get. Exiting range, I didn't even get why that was popping up. I think they should just take that off for the Warbird. I mean, unless you're going like outside the bounds of the map, which I guess I was a little bit. But I mean, unless you're like going really far away from the map. Look at that. How many hit markers was that? Like 5? That looked like 5 hit markers to me. That's kind of stupid. Like, and that exiting the map thing should not be there. Look, 1 kill. 1 kill. Okay, that was after like 5 hit markers. Okay, I got 1 hit marker there. That was my fault. Bad aim. That other guys can't be inside. And I lose it. I lose it right away. I want to see how many seconds that is. I'm going to put it up on screen how many seconds that was. I think it was like 30 or 20 or something like that. Something stupidly short. But I got so many hit markers on those guys, and they just wouldn't die. I only got 1 kill, which is really dumb. They should die much quicker than that. So I should easily be able to move around the map and not have to like follow one guy for 10 seconds or something. And now I start dying. And the reason I start dying is because all of a sudden my SMG becomes really weak. Like before, you guys could see I was killing people kind of quickly and stuff, and now what's going to end up happening is my SMG is going to turn terrible. And this is one of the better SMGs in the freaking class. This is the best SMG in the class. It has nice fire rate compared to its like recoil, compared to its damage. It's overall the nicest gun in the game, or nicest SMG in the game. But now what's end up happening is I'm going to start losing a lot more gunfights for no reason. It's going to be really dumb. I think it's going to be like, look at that right there. I think he bursted me. If you look at the kill feed though, he didn't burst me. Like, I don't know what that was. That was weird. Looked like he was using a semi-automatic gun, but I think it was actually a fully auto gun. I'm not totally sure. And then right here, what? He didn't even get a bullet on me. He insta-killed me. I'm going to go frame by frame and look at that screen. I'm going to go frame by frame. You guys see the screen? Yeah, it didn't. It's just so dumb. He killed me so quickly. So you guys can see I'm dying a lot for just stupid stuff now. And that's what really annoys me about the SMGs, because they should be stronger. They really should be. They need higher damage and maybe 1 more range for all of them, because they have really low range, so they have a lot of bullets on target. I didn't even... Oh my god, it's just annoying. But they have a lot of bullets, and they just can't hit though. It takes forever to use those bullets to kill people. So in longer ranges, assault rifles are going, well, not even longer ranges, medium ranges, assault rifles are going to dominate. Same thing with the Warbird, it has to be buffed. So this is why I think this game is also like failing a little bit in certain ways, because the bow is really the only good gun in the game. So what ends up happening is when you have a really strong gun and everything else is kind of like terrible or shit, you know, it doesn't really help the way your game plays, especially when a lot of SMG players feel like they can't even use the weapons they like. It's like back in Black Ops 2 when they nerfed all the SMGs, so they were so bad everyone just used the ARs. That's exactly what it was like. It was terrible. So anyway, thank you for watching. My name, of course, is Exter. I hope you guys understand this commentary, and I just hope they buff them. Like, they really need to increase the damage of all the streaks, except for maybe the bombing run. That's good. And they also need to increase the damage, or at least by 1 tick or 2 ticks of the SMGs, or maybe the rate of fire 1 tick or 2 ticks on the SMGs.